Alright, my people, welcome back to the channel. This is Miracle Maker Football Channel. How many of you remember this guy, David Datro Fofana? I know most of you, you know, I know most of you have forgotten this guy, but he is still a Chelsea player. And as a matter of fact, he was to go to Charlton Athletic, but the loan move, it collapsed, meaning he is back at Chelsea. No loan move for him. Could he be another option for Chelsea in the striking department? We signed Fofana and we had these hopes that we are getting another Didier Drogba. And we had this mindset then that we are getting another Didier Drogba. If you remember the time we signed Fofana, people expected him to be the next Didier Drogba since the both of them are from the same country, but he didn't live up to expectations. He was supposed to go to Charlton Athletic, but the deal collapsed. He is a Chelsea player at the moment. And another option for Chelsea when it comes to the striking department. But Chelsea record another forgotten striker. Another forgotten striker, David Washington. A player we all have forgotten. Despite Chelsea signing this guy at such a high fee, we signed him about 20 to 21 million pounds. David Washington, the youngster, he's currently on loan at Santos, but Chelsea had to record him back due to the departure of Nicholas Jackson and the injury to Liam Delap. Santos had no issues. They let him go. Now, this is a club that had option to keep him. If Santos decided not to accept Chelsea's proposal to recall him, they have the power, but they opted against it. And I believe if Santos was performing well there, the club will fight to keep him. One goal in 19 games, I don't think Santos had any issue letting him go. What makes Chelsea believe that he will help Chelsea in the EPL, Carabao Cup, FA Cup, and the Champions League? Now, the question I want to ask now is, instead of recording because of the injury to the lab and the departure of Nicholas Jackson, don't we have a striker at the academy? Don't we have someone hungry for goals at the academy? For a player that was given opportunity at the first team, he didn't really perform. He was sent on loan at Santos. I'm not trying to discredit the league, but at Santos, he's supposed to perform. He is supposed to perform at Santos, but he didn't perform well there. Yet, Chelsea recalled him back to become one of the options together with Magui. I am very hopeful that Chelsea know what they are doing. This is not Conference League. We are not playing the Conference League. After this international break, we will be playing Bayern Munich. We have Barcelona. We are not playing all these teams, funny teams that we played in the Conference League. This is the real deal, the real competition, the Champions League. And we are busy recording David Washington to add options. And we are busy recording a player like David Washington instead of looking for a capable backup. Magui is already there. He was recalled from Sunderland. We have Joao Pedro, who is a fantastic player, and for me, the best signing in the whole of EPL. Joao Pedro, for me, is the best signing amongst every signing that was made. Excuse me, I want to ask this question. For an academy that has won major trophies, for an academy that has won trophies at the youth level, both the under-21s, and the academy that has performed so well, does it mean that we don't have a single striker at the academy? Since the days of Tammy Abraham and Dominic Solanke, I don't think we have produced or seen any striker from the academy. Forget about Muenka. Muenka is not from our academy. We just signed him from Brighton. Personally, I don't consider him our academy product. He is not our product. Though he is playing at the academy at the moment, but he is not a Chelsea product. Does it mean that we don't have any capable striker that will that will come up and help, even if he's becoming a third choice striker. Instead of this, David Washington. If Chelsea does not have any manageable striker at the academy, then there is something wrong in the recruitment system. There is something wrong with our academic recruitment system. If we cannot go to the under 16, if we cannot go to the under 20, under 23, under 21, under 18, and we cannot find a striker in all these levels, then something is wrong. Something is wrong. We need to check ourselves internally. We have seen so many defenders coming through. Afe Gilchrist, Josh Acheampong, Chaloba, the likes of Levi Cowell, who else? Fikayo Tomori, Livramento, Lamptey, even Bashir Humphreys. So many defenders coming through. Then in the midfield, we've seen, Ransaki them. Garaga is there. Aside Tammy Abraham and Solanke, who else has Chelsea produced? And in the past 3 seasons, in the set of Tyree George, in the set of George Acheampong, Afe Gilchrist, so we can't produce a single striker. If we cannot get a single striker that is better than Washington, then something is wrong with our academic system. We need to find a solution there. We seriously need to find a solution. I sincerely pray for Chelsea. With our rival signing Guy Corres, Alexander Isak, I hope Chelsea recalling David Washington from Santos and Magui from Sunderland, we will not regret it. Like I said earlier, we are in a tough competition. Look at our group. We have Bayern Munich, we have Barcelona, we have Dortmund, Atlanta is there, we have Ajax. We are not playing the likes of Lugano, with all due respect to them. We are playing heavyweights in the Champions League, and we are recording David Washington. What if something happens to Joao Pedro? What if something happens to Joao Pedro in the absence of the lab? So we have, let's say, Magui and David Washington as our striking options. Let's be positive. Let's be hopeful that nothing will happen to Joao Pedro until the lab comes back from injury, because this is a serious player that everybody must take serious. Even after the lab went out injured, we saw Joao Pedro limping, but it was nothing serious. So hopefully he stays fit, because we seriously need him to stay fit. Anything that will make Joao Pedro to go out injured, we are in soup. We are in hot soup, in a very big trouble. Joao Pedro must remain fit until the lab comes back from injury. Let me see your thoughts in the comment section. This is Miracle Maker Football Channel. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you are yet to subscribe. We'll be back for more Chelsea content. Stay cool and stay blessed. Blue always is the color.